What's up, you absolute savages? I had to say savages now because somebody got really mad because I say sexy bitches or what else did I say? I said lovers one time. Somebody got really mad at me and they told me that it was gay and they don't listen to it whenever I say things like that, which is rude because they should just get a sense of humor. So I'm joking. Anyway, my guest today is somebody that's been on here before. He's a stand-up comedian now. He's actually doing stand-up comedy. And we're going to talk about it today. So there's a lot of people that hate when I do that too, when I stutter for emphasis. But, oh well. It's my podcast, not yours. So, here he is. Bryan Sternik. What's going on?
Hey, John, long time no see.
I know. We got this fucking fantasy football tonight.
Yeah.
This draft. It's
later tonight.
Yeah, it's in like 3 hours.
Yeah. Now everyone knows what time we're recording this.
Oh my god.
The apocalypse is upon us. We gotta move out of Houston.
Dude, there's people that thought there was going to be an apocalypse with the eclipse. They thought that was Armageddon. Yeah, it's 2017, and people think the Earth is flat, and that the moon going over our sun is the end of time.
Wait, so like I think the funny thing about that is there was the news report from the '80s, and that dude was kind of fucking creepy.
Who?
The news? Did you ever see the news report from the '80s about like the last eclipse?
Oh no!
And he was like, the eclipse, the next eclipse will be August something 2017.
Oh, he was legit. He was right.
Yeah, August 17th. Was that it? 17th?
21st.
21st. Yeah, he said. I think he said 21st, but he sounded really fucking creepy when he said it. So I understand where that conspiracy theory came from. So yeah.
I got totally sight. Are those chick glasses?
Yeah, I found them actually.
Where at? In the women's bathroom?
Yeah, when I was, doing my thing in there.
All right.
I found them underneath the stall.
So me and Dan, we talked about fantasy. Me and him, we're gonna start a league and we're gonna draft. It's only gonna be $5, but all the money goes to the trophy, which is going to be the kicker stand. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those, and our league is gonna be 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 receiver, 1 tight end, 3 kickers.
No, are you serious?
and 2 defenses.
Is this real?
Oh, this is gonna be real, yeah. And we already talked about it. And he did all the stuff. You can make it. And so a field goal is 3 points. A 0 to 19-yard field goal is 3 points. And then the next one is 4 points. Next is 5. Next is 7. 50 yards or more is a 10-pointer.
I was in a league with him
so
last
draft
year.
high with the kickers.
So draft Gostkowski first round.
Exactly, or Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Dude doesn't miss.
I was in a Yahoo league last year, the year before that. The year before that, or was it? I believe last year, defenses were scoring 40 points a game on Yahoo. I had the Seattle defense.
What?
They were my best.
How?
Yeah. Well, because they fucked up on the scoring in the beginning of the season, and the dude was an idiot, didn't know how to change it. So yeah, if your team gave up I think the Seahawks gave up 28 points one game, and they had the highest defense because they had so many sacks and fumble
sacks
recoveries.
Were 5 poinds or something stupid.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Ew.
And then kickers I think was the year before.
Dan said Brandon's fantasy league yesterday, or when was it? Was it Sunday? Saturday?
Oh yeah, it was Sunday.
He said it got all fucked up.
It was real fucked up.
He said people kept drafting because they have a keeper league, so you get to pick one guy from your team and you get to keep him. And so the way it goes is if you drafted somebody in the 7th round and that's the guy you want to keep, no one can take him until it gets to your pick in the 7th round, and that's when you have to take him. But
people were stupid.
People were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this player is here at this time in the draft. I'm taking him." So the draft was just getting all fucked up. People were taking other guys' players, and Brandon said it wasn't as bad as Dan made it seem. But
it was just really because There was like one mistake. Okay, so we were in like the second round, and Jordan Howard was still there. He was like, we were in like the mid-20s at this point. Then you just see a number 9 ranked guy, Jordan Howard, who we went over the keepers. There was like 8 of us there. We all went over the keepers. Like, these are the keepers. So in the second round, or the end of the second round, this kid Chris drafted Jordan Howard, and he was like, yes. Like, you saw a little yes, and it was like, and then Brandon's like, what the fuck, Chris? Why'd you draft Jordan Howard? He goes, he was on the board. So then he's like, motherfucker. So we just had to keep drafting, and like Brandon didn't know how to go back.
Oh, you couldn't go back?
Yeah, he didn't know how to go back at that time. So we were just like, yeah, we'll trade him. And then, so we're getting annoyed by that. And then the same dude, the next round, drafts Crowell.
Oh,
he's like,
he's another
fucking
keeper?
Kidding me. He goes, yeah, I drafted Crow. Like, he had no idea. We're like, he's another fucking keeper.
Wait, this guy's at the draft with you?
Yeah.
Oh, he said no one at the draft did that.
The one dude did it twice in the draft.
In a row?
Yeah. No, I think there was a pick in between.
Back-to-back
But
picks.
still, it was a pick in between, so, you know, he wasn't that bad. But no, he's a nice dude, but dude, that guy...
Very stupid.
He was just quiet the entire night, because we were all like... We weren't making fun of him, but we were just like, if there was a guy like him, we were making fun of. So we were being passive-aggressive.
Have you ever seen the show The League?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes.
I told Dan that you reminded me of Andre.
Is that Paul Scheer?
Oh, and I told JC that, and she was like, she sent you that Snapchat.
Yeah,
like, this is you.
I get a Snapchat from her that said, John said you look like that guy from
No, it didn't look like. No, I said, like,
act like
in
him.
the group, that would have been you.
I was like, you think I'm fucking Paul Scheer?
No, because it was after the episode where he did the stand-up, and he was like... Have you ever seen that one?
No, I haven't.
He tries to do stand-up, and he's, like, doing all these different accents.
And they're really bad?
They're so bad. I was like, oh, my God, that's Bryan. He's in our fantasy league, and he's a comedian.
If only he had the gap.
Yes, and... aren't you bald now? Or weren't you bald?
Yeah, I'm still bald.
Let me see that thing.
I got a trimmer.
Oh, man.
Jesus, fuck. Go fuck yourself.
All right.
No, I didn't mean that meanly. I was like more just like, haha, go fuck yourself. Haha, let's laugh about it. Or go fuck yourself.
And anyway, so yeah, he was doing the comedy shit. And the last time that you were on here, you were just a self-proclaimed comedian.
Yeah.
But, guys, Bryan's doing stand-up now.
It's a real deal.
Open mic nights. Actually, let me just throw this out there. One night, I wanted to go support my friend, right? So I'm like, yeah, when's the next one you're doing? He said, whatever, this time. So I text him that night. Yeah, you still going? Motherfucker texts me back. No, man. Going to hang out with this chick.
Oh, yeah, that was...
And all I'm thinking is like, dude, I was going to go support you at your motherfucking stand-up, laugh at your jokes, get everybody laughing with me, and... This guy's going to hang out with a chick.
Oh, no. I'm the devil, huh?
You are.
The worst guy on earth.
How many did you do?
I've done 3 so far.
3?
Yeah.
How did they go?
First one went well. I had a couple jokes that landed.
Like, people laughed?
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah, people were intrigued, though.
How long are you doing it for?
Just 5-minute sets. So I gotta I don't really memorize. Like, the first time I went up there, I was like on my notepad, like trying to memorize everything, and I was like, okay, I got like that in order, and you know, like you got those transition sentences like on essays. That's like what I was doing. I had like a transition line that I would transition to make everything like click. But the second I got on stage, like I went to go pick up I picked up a microphone before, but I went to go pick up a microphone, and I like yanked it, and it stuck, and I was like, fuck. And then once I picked it up, I like had it to my face. And I totally forgot everything I was going to say.
Oh, no.
Yeah, totally forgot. But then it's pretty funny because the open mic, like every Wednesday, they literally have like a basket of fries for the comedians on stage. So the first thing I did is grab the fucking fries. I shoved them in my mouth. And I got some laughs.
How many did you grab? Like a handful?
I grabbed a handful, just shoved them in my mouth. I was just pausing to think of something.
Oh, and is that why you did it?
Yeah, people start laughing. And I start talking. I was like, I'm just eating some french fries. I don't know what's so funny about it. Just mumbling and shit. It worked. And I did one bit that was like close to working. Because like the more I was talking, the audience started smiling and like nodding their heads. They're like, yeah. But then like the punchline was fucking awful, so they just
fell flat.
They were just let down. But the last one I did, that one was a bomb.
What about the second one?
Second one wasn't. I mean, that was only like 3 minutes. It was somewhere else, like down the street.
3 minutes?
Yeah, it was like.
So
it
is
wasn't
that like
that long.
enough time for like one joke, two jokes?
Yeah, it's like me to just go ha, and then just like be bye, and then like take a shit.
That one wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad, but the last one was a bomb. That one, I had this Luke Skywalker joke. I don't want to say. I'm not going to say the full extent of the joke because it's so fucking bad. I don't want your audience.
Is that bad?
I don't want your audience leaving.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it's bad. It's Luke Skywalker. Like, on paper, like, I'm reading it, like, before I'm going on,
Can you just say it?
Oh, no.
Is that bad?
I'll say the extent, like, the point of the joke. But I remember, like, literally looking at the notes, and I was like, this is the greatest joke ever written. And I was like, the wordplay is just by far, like, amazing. But it was pretty much saying how, like, Luke Skywalker's a child in the beginning of Star Wars. And then he sees, like, Leia through R2-D2. And his eyes open up, and you can tell he's got a fucking boner and shit. And he's like, I want to fuck her. And you know he's a virgin, obviously. Like, you can sense. Yeah, you already know how bad this is going to go. This is, like, the greatest, like, worst joke ever. And then,
like, I want to fuck her.
Yeah. I didn't say, like, that bad. That was the meaning behind it.
I got it.
And I was like, he's going to lose his virginity. Like, he wants to lose his virginity. And I was like, the only thing that, like, helped him lose his virginity was for him to watch his family die.
Oh, my God.
No laughs at this point. I was expecting a couple.
Nothing?
No. You're being generous.
Flatlining?
Flat, dude. People are just staring at me like, where are you going with this, man? Like, how much time?
Was that it? Or?
No, it got worse.
It kept going.
Yeah. So then I was like, ooh, no, this is really dumb. I thought it was good. So it goes to that, and then I was like, yeah, all that to just realize it was his sister. He was gonna lose virginity to his sister the entire time. So this is where the wordplay comes in. Then I was like, so I would imagine some Star Wars fan arguing this with me, saying like, it's because it's the Force, you idiot. And then my response to that was, shut up, you virgin, go fuck your sister. It did not work at all.
It's not bad. Maybe you just gotta work on it.
I gotta work on it a lot. Like the word, like you get the word. The wordplay makes sense. You understand the wordplay. Like, it's solid wordplay.
Like, well, I mean,
it's a good idea. Yeah. It's a good overall idea that I feel like it's not been spoken.
Yeah, maybe you just gotta work on.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it until someone's fucked up enough and they just start laughing. They're like, ah. And you're like, aha.
Yeah, I'm like, Luke Skywalker's a bitch. I'm like, yes, Team Anakin.
Just be like, yeah, I've done this joke probably 12 times. No one laughs. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing it until someone laughs.
I'm gonna have to do. Wait, I did this other one that I was talking to a comedian about after. It was like, I'm not good. I don't like having sex anymore. I get too self-conscious. All the time, I'm always asking the girl midway through, how am I doing? How am I doing? And then she responds with, what are you doing? Get your dick out of my dog. So, I thought that was good. That got a couple laughs. That got a they got like a high pitched weird laugh where they felt guilty laughing. They're like, oh shit, no one else. No one. Nerd. No, but I was talking to another comedian and I was like, dude, I thought that joke was gonna kill. And he was like, well, you got to introduce the dog before you fuck it. And I was like, I know what you mean by that, but that just sounds like worse.
Weird.
Yeah, at least I set up like a joke around it. You were like, at least set up the dog before you fuck it. And then just like, he's like, you want a beer, man?
Introduce the dog before you fuck it. Oh, all right. That's where we're going.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm never coming here again.
Sweet, dude. Yeah. Wait, so that one bombed? Or is that the only one that bombed?
No, joke? All of them pretty much bombed. Oh, I mean, after I like kind of asked the timer, I'm just giving you like a visual of how my whole thing went. There were like some bad jokes I don't even remember because
how long was this one?
This was 5 minutes.
Seems like it went forever.
I know. It did. Well, because I was on stage and I was like talking. Like I wasn't ever quiet. I was talking and I was like to the dude, I was like, hey, how much time do I have left? And he's like, 1 minute. And then the second he said that, I was like, this is the only laugh I got. I leaned on the stand and had the microphone. I was like, thank fucking God, I'm bombing out here. And everyone just started laughing their asses off. So the last minute was actually pretty solid.
Oh.
Like, because I was just pretty much just improvising, and it was working. So and I was just kind of making fun of myself. I prepared, but I was just telling everyone I didn't prepare. I was lying. I lie on stage. I listen to Joe Rogan. The best advice I've ever heard from him is like, I don't tell the truth on stage. The truth is not always funny. You gotta like fucking play with the truth and then just lie throughout it.
He's like, if I'm talking to you, I'll tell the truth, but I might lie. He's like,
You might lie. I gotta lie.
Gotta lie. You said you wanted to talk about meditation.
Oh yeah.
Have you been meditating?
I mean, I meditate every day.
Dude, I do this shit Headspace. Have you ever heard of that app?
No.
They like teach you how to meditate and shit. Dude, but I was doing it yesterday and I had like a weird experience.
Oh, you got too deep into your head?
It was like 15 minutes and the dude's like just telling you like breathe, do this shit, do like this noting shit where you like if you have a thought, you don't like get rid of it immediately. You just kind of like gently just let it go. So doing this shit, breathing in and out, like counting my breaths, and then he gets to the point where he's like, now just scan your body and like just take a note of how it all feels. So I like picture like a fucking laser going down my body, like from my head to my knees, and like when it gets to my knees, like I got knee problems and shit. It gets to my knees and I'm like, wow, my knee problems are gone. This is so weird. Maybe if I just think I'm okay, I'll be fucking okay. So like then he's like, now just go back to the breath. So I'm like breathing again. He's like, now let everything go. And at this point, like I take a deep breath and it's like I just got shot like warp speed. Like the Millennium fucking Falcon. You know when it goes and all the stars
light
are like,
speed.
Yeah. It's like I went to light speed. And I'm like in the fucking just dark with dots and like white lights, like stars or something, and it's going super fast past me, and I just stop. And I'm just like floating there, and I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, what is going on? I'm not anything. I'm just laying in my bed breathing, and like, why do I feel like this? It was insane. I knew that I was like I could open my eyes at any second, but is it gonna ruin this?
It's a crazy trip.
Dude, it really
Without
was.
doing any drugs.
No, not at all. I was just floating there, and then he's like, all right, now back to the breaths. And I was like, fuck.
I feel like you were from Get Out. That scene where he's in it.
Yeah.
That's what I was picturing. I was picturing your eyes just open and you're just crying. Like you're just,
as I'm falling, trying to reach my body.
You're like, my knee. No, it's fine. Mind over matter.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking weird.
It was awesome. Was that the first time that's ever
happened? That
happened?
was the first time that's happened. Like I meditate quite a bit, and that was the first time that happened. So hopefully that happens.
Was it like that? Oh, it was just that. Like, was there like that peaceful, like too peaceful music in the background? Like,
nah,
it was just him talking.
My windows were open last night, and I had like crickets and shit going.
So it was like you were in nature pretty much. Like,
yeah,
you got real spiritual.
Oh yeah. And it was super crazy, but it was awesome.
I feel like you went back in time like into the Disney movie Pocahontas.
What the fuck?
You were talking to trees and shit.
Oh, I wish I was.
That'd be fucking awesome. I want to talk to trees. I actually talk randomly, but besides meditation, I was talking to this one girl yesterday. Wait, okay. So she's telling me that I'm like they started talking about fucking what's it called, reincarnation. And I was like, I believe in reincarnation to an extent. Like, I believe, like, if you fucked up in your past life, you're going to get reincarnated into either karma or something to, like, bring you to your potential and value.
An anal bead?
And the what?
Like an anal bead?
Yeah, like an
an
anal bead.
Person.
It's like, as long as, like, you, like, yeah, like, if you're a shitty person, that's that point, like, when you pull an anal bead and there's one missing.
What?
Yeah.
When you just shit it out.
Well, don't you shit it out? It might get stuck in a gland. I don't fucking know. I don't know, the glands in the anus. I don't. Let's get.
We
that
got
part.
off topic.
Yeah. Well, wait. This interests me because I was like, and then she told this story. After I said that, she told this story of why she believes in reincarnation. Like there was like this like years ago there was like a tsunami or something in this one like third world country, and all these ladies with fucking babies on their backs are picking up these crabs. And people are like, why are you picking up these, or news reporters are like, why are you picking up these crabs? They're like, we don't know. These might be our aunts and uncles.
What?
And I was like, I get that, But your aunts and uncles must have been really shitty people
If
they get reincarnated as
a
fucking crabs in a
feeder.
third world country.
Bottom feeder.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Not only are you a crab, but you're in a third world country. Oh, and in your lifetime, there's going to be a tsunami.
Yeah,
So those people aren't worth saving because next time they're just going to be like, they're going to be anal beads in the next life.
What if you like
Imagine
anal
that.
bead for like a hot chick though?
That'd be fuck. Yeah, but
That's like if you're a good person.
Yeah, but even after she passes her glory years, she's
gross.
an old lady. She goes, "I haven't seen you in a long time." I'm just like, I don't want to see you, but I want to see what it's like again back in there.
Just pulling. It's like
Yeah. Like Quagmire, giggity. Just Quagmire in there.
somebody on that anonymous message thing. Mm-hmm. This was like an older message that it was like the last one I got, but I didn't read it. They said, would you pull anal beads out of your girlfriend's asshole? Do you pull them slowly or like a lawnmower? Like you're starting a lawnmower. Obviously, here's the thing. I always get the lawnmower on one shot. And it's not by accident.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. You're gonna make your girlfriend shit blood with the lawnmower.
Yeah, basically that's moral of the story.
So we got real off topic on meditation.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
I apologize.
I just wanted to talk about that.
The anal beads.
No, the crazy experience I had where I was floating in space.
Yeah, that's
Like
fucking
a
crazy.
Fucking G.
That's fucking crazy.
That was nuts.
I've never had that. I just literally, my meditation is like with my new place. I have this big room, and then I have this.
Brian's doing the robot right now.
Yeah, I'm just.
I don't know what's happening.
It's like doing I'm like I'm on ecstasy and I'm dancing at a rave, so I'm creating a ball
Yeah.
and I'm expanding the ball and just shoving it to someone else, and then they have no idea it's a ball.
And they're just like,
They're just like, "What the fuck are you throwing shit at me?"
They're not on ecstasy. They're
Yeah.
just like, what's happening?
They're just a parent who was there for like their 18-year-old daughter tripping on ecstasy. What are you fucking doing, man? Get off the drugs. Your parents don't love you.
Stop touching my daughter.
Yeah, stop touching my daughter. Get your finger out of there. But no, like I just sit in there and I have the window open. I usually I take a hit of weed, just one hit.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a movie meditation person. I just take one hit and I was like, that's enough for me. And I kind of just sit there and I just like, I don't even like breathe in and out like the slow movements. I just sit there and start thinking about my life and I start to get like, the one crazy one, I got in depth on like my beliefs and everything. And like, dude, I had like a full out where like, you know, I forgot what it's called when there's like, you have one word and then you have lines and it goes like, it was like brainstorming. It was like brainstorming on a piece of paper. I literally
like
felt
the family tree, how that thing looks. I
Yeah.
get
So
what
it
you're
was
saying.
like all my life choice, like all my beliefs and how like they're affecting me now and how they're going to affect me and like which ones are right, which ones are wrong. And I would just I thought it was like half an hour. It was like
freaking out?
5 minutes. Yeah. It was either really good weed or a great meditation, but I think it was a little bit of both.
Speaking of weed, and you said something about movie thinker or movie smoker. I don't know what.
Yeah.
You said something. You said movie.
I just
and
mumbled
weed.
something like, I'm movie smoke America.
I the other day ate a piece of a brownie
Yeah.
and watched American Psycho.
Oh my god, how awesome was that?
Dude, it was fucking nuts. When he's fucking that chick and he's like flexing in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. But I wasn't laughing. I was just like, that's so funny.
You were just like, you were too
I was
into it to
so
start
into
laughing.
it.
You were just like,
Yeah.
I want to laugh, but I'm gonna miss something.
Yeah. Or like when he drops the fucking chainsaw down the
And then
thing.
the bloody face, Snake is
Yes.
I like the scene where
At the end, I got mind fucked, even though I knew how it ended.
yeah,
I still got
well, because
mind
there's so much more that's going. Something.
There we go. It was a alert. I got paused.
It was a Houston alert.
It was not a Houston alert.
Wait, randomly, half those people look like they're dead. The other half look like they're having way too good of a
Are
time.
we talking about the Houston
Yeah.
hurricane? I saw a video of a dude like in the middle of the street with a floaty,
Yeah,
like a pool floaty.
Yeah.
I'm like,
there's people like they're like
having
oh
a great time.
like some people are dying. Like I'm seeing stuff like please pray for Houston, all this stuff. Then I see another video of like the news. There's a fucking news camera on this group of people on this boat,
Like
in the middle of a street.
Canoeing, partying.
Yeah, they're literally. She goes, oh look, they're like the news reporter. She was like, look, they're all filling water in a little cap. And this dude's fucking taking a shot on live TV. And the guy's like, that's not water. There's people fucking jet skiing
I saw
in the street.
yeah,
It's crazy.
I saw they had like cases of water in the gas station. Did you see that?
No, was there a shark? Was that the one with the shark?
No, that was fake. I think
That was fake. I was hoping it was real.
Brandon said it, and Dan debunked it. As Dan.
Oh, they're it's like they were there. Let me have some creativity, you bastards.
Yeah, and besides, that happened already. Sharknado 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah,
the documentaries
with Chris Jericho. Yeah, the documentary
with Chris Jericho.
Y2J's in that shit.
No, but in the gas station, they had cases of water, and they were charging, like, at first they were charging
like 42 for, like, Aquafina and shit.
$44.99. It was, like, great deal or something.
I think gas was $8.
Fuck out of my face.
That inflation's illegal, by the way.
Brandon said that Anheuser-Busch was, like, stopping making beer for a couple days, and they're just going to make canned water for those people. That's pretty cool.
Good for that, but I'm going to miss my Busch.
Busch. Isn't Busch just the rejected Bud Light and Budweiser?
Busch.
All right. All right.
I don't answer your question.
I see where this is going.
I don't answer negative questions. Busch.
Busch.
You ever seen the old commercials for Busch?
In other news, Bryan is now sponsored by
Busch.
No, what were the old commercials?
There's old commercials like on the mountains, and it's like birds like chirping like in like mountains of like Colorado and shit, and then it's like nothing tastes like a nice cold crisp taste of and it's like the dude cracking open the can, and you just randomly hear Bush on the commercial like, I want a Bush. There's like a deer like just looking in the camera at some point, and they zoom in on it. then it just goes away. They're the greatest commercials I've ever seen.
Greatest?
Yes, the old beer commercials.
Do you
are
ever
amazing.
watch like those creepy old commercials or like it's like it'll be like top 10. It's clickbait, but it gets me every fucking time, man.
Did you see the one of the devil talking to it's claymation? The devil's trying to seduce the kids.
Yeah, that's it's like the adventures of like Tom Sawyer or something.
Yeah.
On YouTube, right?
It's fucked up.
Dude, it's super creepy.
Because it's like literally like the devil's making a lot of sense, and these kids are like getting scared, and the devil's like,
he's like, no. He's like, no, just come with me.
Yeah, he goes, we could, and then he starts. I think he makes a civilization out of clay, and then kills them all. And they're like running for their lives, and I'm like, these people aren't real. This is all claymation within claymation, but I'm scared.
I'm still really, really upset.
Yeah. It's fucking scary, and kids were watching that. That's why the fucking baby boomers are all fucked up.
Are they?
Yeah, that must have been made in like the 70s, right?
You think?
80s? Was it 80s?
I don't know, man.
Whatever kids were watching that.
I feel like it was us.
You think we were watching that
shit?
Like
we were watching it. We don't even know.
We've been watching that for years.
I've been watching. It's just imprinted in my brain.
It's an episode of Total Drama Island.
Is that a cartoon?
Yeah, I never watched it, but I heard it was popular.
My little cousins watched that. Did you watch Mayweather McGregor?
Yeah. That was a good fight, dude.
Dude, I've been taking so much shit for dick riding McGregor. And
he's never boxed in his life, and it looked like he belonged in the ring.
Like, people were like, oh my god, you actually like think he has a chance? I'm like, yeah, he's got a fucking chance.
He's a fighter.
It's not. And then the take like, oh, let's see Mayweather go into the octagon. No, it doesn't ever. That's a stupid argument, and get that shit out of my face.
Yeah.
The only way, like literally, the only way that works is only with McGregor and Mayweather, because they're the biggest in their sports.
Yeah.
And Conor's background, like, he was a boxer. He never had a boxing match, but
he's been trained. I mean, he's been trained in so much shit. It was really hard. And it was hard for him to just like get used to the rules. It was obvious throughout the fight.
And also though, for him to do that, he's only had 3 months of training.
Yeah.
That's like
a year.
That's another thing too. Like, he got gassed and people were like, "Oh, they're like, "Oh, he has no conditioning." It's like, no, think of it like Joe Rogan said it like this. He's like, it's like tying your shoe. If you don't think about it, it's like whatever. And that's how Mayweather's going through it. It's like McGregor, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about what he's got to do.
He's overthinking it. Time. Well, he has to overthink it because he's never fucking done it before.
How sick was that when the bell rang and he fucking put his arms out like he was like that karate style?
I just imagine him going, "I'm gonna fook you up."
Me too. He's so.
He went right at him.
Yeah, and he punched himself out. I was watching like interviews after, and he was. That's even what he said. He was like, "Yeah, he's like, I was landing shots and his head was snapping back." He's like, "I got over eager." he's like, "I kind of tired myself out." He's like, "But at the end, he's like, I wish it would have went into a 11th round just because he's like, I was just tired. He's like, I wasn't put away. I was tired. But
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, I've had plenty of boxing heads tell me, well, that's how boxing is. So you're all right, man. I thought it stopped early. That's all.
It shouldn't have been stopped. That was a bullshit TKO.
I thought so too, but I mean, a lot of people think that it was okay.
It was a good fight.
I think if it would have went into the like another round, I think Mayweather would have poured it on him.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Well, because Mayweather. That's why, like, watching how that whole fight went down, there were like expert opinions saying like McGregor wasn't even going to win a round. And he won like the first 3 fucking rounds.
He won rounds.
Yeah. And he was, and it's just like that kind of also, with that, it shows how like not only experienced Mayweather is, but how smart he is, because he's such a good defensive boxer that he knows how to like keep his stamina.
Yeah.
And he also knows that like the second McGregor started getting tired, Mayweather sensed that. That's when he started going on the offense.
Started landing
I mean,
shots.
I don't like Mayweather, but I mean, you can't I can't not respect someone who's 50-0.
Oh yeah.
Especially he's got like what 27 knockout. That was 27th knockout, I think.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
I think it's 27. And if I'm wrong, I'm not surprised if I'm wrong, but
I don't know if it is. But and then like people were like yeah, well, the only reason Conor won rounds is because of how Floyd was fighting in that fight. It's like they're like if he wanted to be defensive and whatever, he wouldn't have won a round. It's like, well, no, because the reason he was fighting like that was because Conor made him fight like that.
yeah.
So
He was on so much offense, and Mayweather's just like, I have to play defense, because then if I start punching, I'm gonna get tired out, and then it's a real fight. Then it's like an even fight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, that's like the opposite of it. It's because like he was actually going at Conor, and they were like, well, that's the only reason that he landed or won rounds is because Floyd's a defensive boxer, and he had to go on the offense. And I was just like, well,
why are you arguing this even though he still lost? Why are you like still trying to rub it in?
The whole thing was
get
like,
over it.
It's not even rubbing it in. Like, no one really expected him. I just said if he landed like some big shots, it would be trouble for Floyd.
He landed a couple big shots.
He did. I was surprised with how.
I was very surprised.
That flush uppercut, dude. His head snapped back, and then he was just fine.
You saw the scaredness, and he was like, "Oh, he did not expect
like,
it." Did
whoa.
you see the boop on the nose?
Yeah.
That was the best one. The second he did that too, I was like, "Boop!" And these guys were like, "What the?" I was with a bunch of fucking assholes, dude. These guys were all shit faced drunk, and they were trying to. This one dude, I used to play hockey with all of them. By the time I showed up there, because I was already at a party before, I showed up at this party, and there was like 12 dudes, and they were all fucked up, and their testosterone, like, you needed to have a girl there. I was just going to bring
All
a girl
dudes?
just to... Yeah, dude, they were all fucking assholes.
Yikes.
They were shit-faced, and the one dude I used to play hockey with...
Were they all like, let's box?
No,
after?
this dude fucking... He just went up to me, snuck behind me, and put me in a fucking headlock, and was like trying to choke me out. So, of course, I'm like, I'm tapping. The other guys like, he's tapping. And I was like, not till he turns red. And I was like, get the fuck off me.
Not till he turns red.
I'm like literally choking, and I'm like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. And he goes, pussy, and I was like, oh, my pussy.
Is he like laughing?
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah, he was like skipping. Like, I'm actually doing this.
He's
he
acting
was like,
it out.
He was like hopping up, like all drunk,
like,
and then he started doing the McGregor noodle arms. When the fight happened, this dude literally just stands up and like everyone's like, Conor McGregor, and we all start clapping. This dude just jumps up and does like the shitty noodle arms. And attacks the owner of the house.
What?
Like tries to tackle him because they were
Weirdo.
fucking arguing, and they almost dropped a vase. Like he like
Was
ran
it a
into
vase or a vase?
It was a vase. We were calling it a vase. We were calling it was like, oh, the vase.
Oh no.
So he knocked him into this fucking shelf of like all these pictures. It was a fucking expensive shelf. I would never buy that shelf. I don't have enough money for that shelf. And he knocked him into it, and the vase almost fell, but the drunk dude who pushed him into it saved it. So he was like, dude, what the fuck? You almost broke my fucking shit.
You almost broke my vase.
He goes, I saved the vase, though, so it's all right. And I was like, you're an asshole,
Why
dude.
are you here?
Yeah. You need friends.
Man.
Stop attacking people.
I don't know. Oh, so I asked people on Twitter, like a Twitter poll of what they wanted me to talk about, and they said relationships and artificial intelligence. I already talked about this, but did you see that fucking Google shit with the artificial intelligence?
Are you talking the one where the Google thing was reading books, and then
No.
they started like
Is it
talking? They started writing like really dark poems.
No.
You didn't see that one?
What? No, please inform
Should I talk
me.
about?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was. I don't know if it was Google. That's the first thing I thought of. This was like at least 6 months ago. Probably maybe within like the last year. There was this one like artificial intelligence thing that they were having it read, or they were having it watch a bunch of like Nicholas Sparks books or movies. I think it was watching movies or like reading. It was reading all the books, and then they were like, after you read this stuff, come up with like, just start writing.
I don't know who Nicholas Sparks is.
It's like The Notebook and.
Oh, so like love shit?
Yeah, like sad love shit.
Okay.
Like sad love movies or books.
Yeah.
And it was like, read these and then just read them and then come back to us. So this motherfucker wrote a fucking dark poem saying like there's no point in life, the meaning is gone.
What?
Like, I don't know what I've become. Yeah, it was real fucked up. And then people were like, I can't wait for artificial intelligence. And I'm like, did you read the fucking poem?
Did you read the
We're
poem?
all gonna die. Will Smith is gonna save us. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit scary, and like it's like, okay, stop. Like, we got other shit to fix. Why are you creating a new monster? I don't like the artificial intelligence. It's
Elon Musk, did you hear what he said about artificial intelligence?
Is that like that we're all a video game, or
No,
is this something else?
He said that like it could all be a simulation, but he said like us creating all this artificial intelligence is like awakening the demon. And he's like, we shouldn't be messing with this.
We shouldn't be creating things if we already have issues that we're not fixing.
It wasn't
mankind.
Google. It was Facebook. And
fucking Zuckerberg, you idiot.
Yeah, exactly. So Zuckerberg created two different like computers or like whatever these systems are, and Elon Musk warned him. He's like, you're not gonna want to do this. So
I listen to Elon Musk.
Right? Me too. The guy's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
So he's got these two things and they're talking to each other like in English or whatever. These fucking things made up their own language that only they could understand.
Well, what? No!
Started talking back and forth to each other, and Zuckerberg was like, pull the plug. Did they cut this shit
Holy
off?
shit!
They started talking, like, the transcript, like, I saw it, and it's, like, not very,
accurate?
not accurate, not very shocking. Like, it's very...
What were they talking? What was like the translation to English?
It was like, I, ball. Like, they were just saying stuff, but, like, they were understanding each other.
That's going to evolve to it's me and you against the world, bud. Let's murder everybody.
Exactly. But then they were, like, talking about, they're like, artificial intelligence isn't scary until you put it in a robot that, like, has a face. Except, did you ever see that movie War Games?
War Games. Is that in like the 90s?
Yes. And
who's in it? Because I might have seen
the guy
it.
from Ferris Bueller. And he's like hacking.
Matthew Broderick.
Yes, he hacks into like his school to like change his grade.
Yeah.
And like he's on this like shitty fucking computer, like
it's like Ferris Bueller,
like
too.
Windows 93, like where it's just like words. And,
yeah.
Like, he's typing and like changing his grades and shit, and then he like types in to like some search engine like games, and this weird thing pops up, and he like hacks into it, and he's playing game like he's like war games. He types in, and it's like you want to play nukes, and the dude's like, yeah, I want to play nukes, and he's like, what team do you want to be? And he's like, I'll be the Soviet Union.
Oh.
And he's like, who do you want to go against? And he's like, I'll go against the United States. So he's like playing it or something.
Unpatriotic video gamer.
Yeah, this is very. I don't know if this is 100% true, but this is like.
I'm with the idea.
Okay. So he's like, so where do you want to nuke? And he's like, let's nuke New York, California. Like thinking it's a game. It's not a game. This is like, and then like he goes through this whole thing trying to like shut this thing down, and I don't know. He finds this guy, his name's like Falcone, or I don't know.
Falcone, who's Italian. Falcone.
My name is Falcone.
Is he the guy from Gotham?
No, maybe his name was Vulcan or something.
Vulcan.
It was some corny fucking
There's
some bad guy name.
Some name like in a movie.
But he goes to this guy, and he's like, tell me what the password is so I could like shut this thing down. And the guy's like, no. He's like, I don't want to. He's like, the dinosaurs, they were here millions of years ago, and they're gone. He's like, and it's only a matter of time till we're gone.
Dude, just batshit crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He creates this fucking.
And Ferris Bueller's like, dude, I don't want. I did this.
Ferris Bueller's like, dude, I just wanted a day off.
I just wanted a day off.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. Did you ever see that movie Ex Machina?
No, I wanted to see it though,
dude.
Is it like a psychological thriller along with like a sci-fi thriller?
I won't spoil it for you, but
don't
watch it.
I'm in love with psychology. What movie did I watch? It was this really. It was actually pretty good. It was a horror movie, horror.net, I think, or fear.net.
I saw
some
fear.net.
shit. Yeah, the one where like it killed like I don't know if you go onto the website and it kills you.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's the girl from Californication, so it was pretty awesome.
Did you see the movie Life? Are you a space kind of guy?
Is Life with not Matt Damon?
It's got
Is it Matthew McConaughey?
No, that's like Interstellar.
I saw Interstellar.
No, I have it, but I never watched it. Life is with Ryan Reynolds
and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
Oh no, I never saw it, but I wanted to see it.
Dude, that movie was a mind fuck at the end.
I won't
spoil it for you.
It's a good thriller though too.
Dude, and like, yeah, and the idea of it is fucking cool.
I watched Rebirth on Netflix.
What's that?
It's about. I don't want to spoil it too much. It's of this dude who's married, I believe, and his friend comes back who hasn't seen in a long time. And his friend like looks kind of like he's a little bit crazy, but he's actually smarter than he was before. So he's like kind of weirded out. He goes, "Dude, you need to do this rebirth that I did, and it changed my life."
Uh-oh.
And the guy's like, "I don't know." He goes, "Dude, just come to one of the meetings. Just come to one of the meetings." So he goes to the meeting, and then shit just gets fucked up, of course. But it's not like an amazing movie, but at the end of it, I was like, all right, it wasn't bad. Like, I didn't waste my time watching it because it was a huge twist.
Oh, yeah, I meant to ask you. I don't know why I started thinking of the number 23 with Jim Carrey.
Awesome.
Is that like your like motivation that made you want to be a comedian, Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah. Or like what like made you want to be a comedian?
What made me want to be a comedian? I always could tell like when I was in 6th grade, I was the quiet kid in class. This is like the first moment that like changed my life because I was always really quiet and I always felt like I never had a voice. Mm-hmm. And like I was just kind of like I wasn't like I had a bunch of friends, but I was more just like there. I felt like I was just there with all my friends. But then we had this assistant. My first ever like thing was assaulting, not like vocally making fun of a substitute teacher who like the last principal was her son, mm-hmm. And this teacher would like fucking yell when he talked. He'd be like, "How's it going, guys? I'm a substitute teacher. You've met me before, and we're gonna go over some of your homework last night, and then we're gonna give you more, and then that's it. And then you guys are gonna be quiet." He was a nice guy, but he would just yell unintentionally. Yeah. So after it was like this was the last day of school too. We had him. Or no, he didn't go over homework. He was like, "Yeah, then we're gonna do that, and then you're gonna go over books for next year or some shit. Like you have to read those books in the summer." And so I made fun of him in the hallway, and I yelled, and dude, it was I felt like it was a stand-up act. Like I just did it. It's the first time I've ever been like that. Yeah, dude, I was in 6th grade. There were 8th graders and there were 6th, 7th, 8th grade. There were like 30 kids. And there were a lot of fucking girls laughing at me. I was like, holy shit. I was like, wait, girls like me? Oh my God. These girls are like, oh my God, I didn't know you were this funny. God. And I was like, I didn't know either. And I'm just like, rah, rah, I'm yelling louder and louder into the role. And then I'm walking downstairs. I feel like hot shit for like 5 minutes. I was making fun of a principal in the hallway right outside. And I was like, oh shit. But I was like, I'm going to keep walking. I don't give a fuck. And then all of a sudden there was this little like squirrely teacher who had a flat top in like 2005.
Oh, sweet.
So you already know what type of guy he was. He was like 5 foot.
Circa Nelly. What was
Circa Nelly?
What was the second Nelly album?
Nellyville.
Nellyville. Circa Nellyville?
Yeah, so I'm assuming Nellyville. Well, Circa. Alright, well, so this guy used to bite his tongue, so all of a sudden I just hear at the bottom of the fucking steps, he's like, "Mr. Sternik!" And I was like, oh shit. I've never gotten in trouble in school in my life. I think I got 1 demerit or whatever. I was like the good kid who was really smart. Like I was focused. I just listened to everybody. I listened to the teacher. I was like very gullible. Like the teacher would be like, and kill someone. I was like, it's not bad if someone tells you to do it. I'm going to murder this pet. Like kind of like that shit. That was like, I never murdered a pet though.
Wow. That's dark.
But yeah. But no, that was like the first time like I realized that like I had a voice and it was very freeing So after that, I like started like I would start saying goofy stuff because I felt confident. I was like, people understand it. This isn't even like stand up. This is just like a personality change, like in 6th grade. So, but then after that, I think it was stand up comedy really got to me. I think it got to me in high school because I used to get in trouble, and then I found a way. Like I was a troublemaker in high school. I used to get like I got a detention the last day of school. I had to clean the library, and I was playing hockey. My hockey teacher walked in, and he was like, "You son of a bitch," and just walked out. And I did not make varsity the next year.
Really?
Yeah, that was the last year I played hockey.
Holy shit!
And I would get in trouble a lot, but then by my senior year, I found a way to not only make the students laugh, but to make the teachers laugh. So then I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I want to keep doing this. I don't know what I could do within this, but I want to do something like this. And then first year of college, I was like, I want to do stand-up, but I'm just too afraid to do it. And then now I'm doing it.
Good for you.
Thank you. That was I just told you my life story.
You did.
I had raped the game young. You can call it statutory.
Oh,
Kanye West, narcissism.
That's how we're going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a life story, though. I've never actually said that whole story out loud, so I feel really fucking good about that.
Good.
Thank you, John.
Good, dude.
Bald Brothers, man.
Yeah, for sure. What about booty pics? You wrote down booty pics on this?
Wait the second after I tell a deep story, like, wow, that's good. What about booty pics?
Yeah,
you wrote that down.
Because I was like looking at it, and like, I'm gonna be honest. The beginning of that story, when I said circa Nellyville, you were singing that, and it was not Nellyville, but all I could think of was "You Can Find Me in St. Louis," which is the first Nelly album, and like you were telling that, and like. I was like, dude, this would be so much cooler if it had that in the background.
Nelly background?
Dude, it would have been sweet.
I think everything's cooler if Nelly's in the background.
I do, too. You know, Nelly just performed here, and everybody was like, Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, Nelly was here.
I was like, the fucking
Nelly was here.
Who else can pull off a Band-Aid for 4 fucking years?
Right?
No one else. At least 4. Well, okay, I wrote booty pics. That's actually not good booty pics. That's bad booty pics.
Are these guy booty pics?
Yeah, these are guy booty pics. Yeah.
Wait,
I can read them. You want me to read the messages? I had screenshot them. I deleted the fucker off.
I kind of did.
This is why I don't go on Facebook Messenger.
This is Facebook?
Facebook Messenger.
Did you ever have that one dude that would like message? It was like a black kid, and he would message like.
Oh
Sean
yeah,
and
the Brexville kid.
Yeah.
He would just send random dick pics.
Dude, he never sent me a dick pic, but he was like, "Hey man, you good looking? You trying to mess around?" And I'm like, "What the fuck you talking?" This was before I knew who he was. Yeah. And I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about? Mess around?" And he's like,
"What are you doing? You talking about touch football?
Is this a 80s, 70s, 60s song?
Trying to do coke?
You want to do the mess around?" And he's like, you into dudes? And I was like, nope. Nope. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, dude, that's my response with that shit. Well,
it's very flattering.
I'm
not gonna lie.
At first, I was like laughing. I was like, haha, I guess I must be hot shit. That gay dude's trying to turn me gay. I'm cool with like, thank you, but I mean, thanks for the offer. I highly appreciate it. Mm-hmm. But hell no. I don't want no dick.
Yeah, I don't understand when people get like so offended. It's like, dude, somebody found you attractive.
Yeah.
Fucking
this guy, I'll read I screenshot the messages. I deleted my Facebook Messenger app. People have been hitting me up on Facebook Messenger, like for another fantasy football league. He messaged me. I was like, I'm not downloading the app again.
Yeah. Except the one thing about gay dudes is like when they do want to fuck you, they keep trying to fuck you.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, dude, I have no interest. This is not happening.
Yeah.
Bro.
No. Hell no, I will not go. Well, this dude starts messaging me. Well, because this is a dude that is a regular at the bar. He added me.
Okay.
Because I gave him a ride home the one time because he was really drunk at the bar. So I was like, dude, I'll give you a ride home. And he was like, I was talking about this girl he works with the entire time. Okay. He was like, yeah, I'll wingman for you. He's a little Mexican kid. Okay. He's like, a wingman for you.
Oh, so he sounds gay.
Okay. So I was like, hell yeah, see you, Jose.
So he'd totally be like the bottom.
Yeah, he's here, these messages.
He might be a power bottom though.
Here, let me tell these messages, all then you can decipher.
All right.
So he goes, hey, want to come in tonight? Come, C-U-M. Oh, no. Not a good sign. I'm like, haha, sorry, Jose. I'm going to have to pass. He goes, hee hee hee. Next message, neither for BJ? I swear. Nobody else will know. I'm still laughing at this point. I'm with actually my old gay neighbors across the street. So I'm like, yeah, this gay dude's trying to fuck me. It's hilarious. And I was like, haha, thanks for the offer, but I don't swing that way, my friend. And he goes, and you will not regret it. Nobody said you did. I just want to taste you. Only once. Plus, I'm very close. And then the second thing, I'm like...
I like how you're reading this in a Mexican accent.
Yeah, well, actually... I'm not being racist. This actually really sounds like... Yeah, I think he wasn't born in the United States.
Okay.
So, I'm like, haha, Jose. Man, I'm going to have to pass. Ha ha ha.
Being serious now?
Yeah. And he goes... I'm like, you can get it somewhere else, man. I lost the message.
You can get it somewhere else.
I was like, I was just trying to tell him we want to hear. I didn't want to be an asshole, but I was like, you can get it somewhere else, man. I'm good. I gotta go to bed. And then he goes, trade pics. Ha 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 ha. I guess that's the only reason I'm asking you, because I can't get it from anyone else. So I feel bad for this dude a little bit, but I was like, I'm still not gonna let you suck my dick.
I can't get it from anyone else.
Yeah, and he goes, swear. I was like, no, Jose, you gotta stop, man. And he goes, okay, sorry. And I was like, just get some sleep. I accept your apology, just letting you know. Good night. He goes, you are very handsome. Can't help it. Share this location with me. I'm like, and then he goes, I'm here. I remember you said you lived near here. That's why I was telling you I can come to you and no one will know. And I'm like, dude, fucking stop. And he said, okay. And then he starts like, he goes, I won't mention it again. Then tries to fucking video chat with me. And then I get a fucking... It was like an hour later after I left. I get 3 pictures. I only saw the first one because I was gross. I was like, I didn't expect. I was like, this is a pic, but I was like, if I don't click on this, the notification's gonna be there forever, and I don't want that notification forever. Click. Yeah, that's what my plan. But then I just saw a picture of like, it was like, you know how girls send booty pics where they're laying on their bed and they have like their hand on their chin and they just have their pants and there's a butt. I'm like, I'm like, rape. I'm scared shitless. I barely saw there were boxers. I was like, fuck this shit. I deleted the app right away. Fucking blocked this motherfucker.
So what are you gonna do when you see him in the bar again?
Well, he's a regular. I haven't seen him yet. I told the owner, and I told him expecting him to be like, yeah, I'm not letting him in here. But the dude just started laughing and walked away. So I was like, all right. Yeah, I already knew how to do it. So next time I see him, I'll be like, Jose, come over here. Let's walk outside.
You're gonna talk to him?
Yeah, I'm be like, I get it. You dig me. I do not want no part of that shit. Next time this happens, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. But I am preparing.
He's going to be like, are you going to hit me because I'm gay?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Because I don't know how to handle, I don't know how to handle these like hostile situations.
I don't think fighting is the thing. I think maybe be like, look, dude, if you send me this shit again, I got to get somebody involved.
Yeah, I'm about to do that then.
I wouldn't threaten to beat the gay guy up. Bad luck.
You're right.
Bad
Even though, like, understanding me, but especially he's a minority, he goes, it's because I'm Mexican and I like to suck the dick.
Bryan, I just want to suck your dick.
Yeah. So I'm automatically the bad guy, but I have proof right now. That's sexual harassment.
I think so, yeah.
Obviously.
I think you're good.
Yeah. I'm lucky. I'm just going to let the dude know. I'm like, dude, I'll still serve you. I don't give a shit. But if I ever see us again, you're going to be in trouble.
Or still barback?
No, I'm still barback. But, I mean, I still serve people, like, water and fucking pop.
Gay.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you get your bartender, like
that's what I'm about to do. I'm considering just getting about, like, paying for bartending classes and then just letting them know. I'll be like, hey.
Be a good investment.
Yeah, and I'll be like, hey,
make more money too.
I mean, yeah, I don't give a shit about, like, I like the job, I learn new things, but I can really not give a fuck about it. I'm just doing just stand-ups. I'm just doing that to support, like,
does it make
what I want to do. Yeah, I moved out. I can buy stuff if I want to. Not crack or anything.
We'll talk after this.
Yeah, we'll talk. We're about to crack.
We'll talk about crack after.
It's secretly gonna be the microphone. I'm like, yeah, dude, I can get good. I can get baby blue meth from the TV show,
dude. You see how my skin is so flawless? Because I've been drinking baby blood. dude, I can afford all the baby blood I want.
Dude, it's on the market. You don't even. People that aren't on the market don't even know, but it's really good on the market. It's like a Benjamin Button effect.
On the market. Who are you gonna take tonight?
With what?
Draft pick.
Oh, shit. What time does that start? 6:30?
7:30.
Okay, we got time. We got plenty of time. Well, the dude, I'm going to take either David. I'm number 2 pick. So, the dude,
David
you
Johnson
know.
or Bell.
Yeah, David Johnson or Le'Veon Bell. I think the dude, if he's stupid, he takes Antonio Brown, which I think he's going to take Antonio Brown because he was the first pick last year. That was his first ever fantasy draft, and he took Antonio Brown.
And it worked for him.
Yeah, it probably worked for him.
I told him today, I said, hey, man, I just want you to know, if you don't take Antonio Brown, I'm taking him.
He's just fucking with him.
Yeah, and he's like, John, get the hell out of here, man.
That's what he sounds like. Come on, man, you're stupid.
Yeah. John, get the hell out of here, dude.
He is the coolest tool I've ever met.
Oh, he's such a bro.
He's like he's like such a bro. Like I never picture him having a girlfriend in his life.
Yeah, me either.
Which is really mean saying that out loud, but
Chris is gonna tell him. Chris listens to.
Does Chris listen?
Yeah, dude, he loves it.
What up, Chris? How you doing?
I think he loves it. He might not, but he tells me he does.
Reed's like the greatest character I've ever met.
Yeah.
Especially I used to work like at Acme, and you probably still hear it. Like you'll be like all the way across the store, you'll hear, and then like I'll be like, ha ha, and the manager will be like, shut the fuck up, Bryan. Shut up. And I'm like, you hear that shit in the meat department? They're fucking having fun.
They're having a blast, and I'm over here cooking tiramisu.
Yeah,
cooking tiramisu.
Fucking eating alone like I'm fucking Steven Glansberg.
All right, man. I gotta get out of here.
No, stay.
What?
Wait, real quick. So what's JC? She's back in college. Is this too personal for a podcast?
I don't think so. I don't know where you're going, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering.
She's back in
school.
college.
Idiot.
Dude, she's smart.
Yeah, she's gonna be a teacher.
She gets mad at me because I don't like know what exactly her major is, but it's like to be a social studies teacher, but I don't know like the exact word for it.
So she's a know-it-all about it. She goes, John, you don't know that Stalin killed more people than Hitler.
No, not that. She gets mad because I don't know the word for like being. It's not social studies teacher. It's not her major. It's something like way too extreme for what it is.
So she gets offended by social study major because it sounds stupid.
She's like, what? She's like, what's my major? And I'm like,
is that your dirty talk? She goes, oh, what's my major? Yeah. Like social studies.
And then she stops and just smacks me in the face. And I'm like, what? No.
You're like, I don't know the answer.
Yeah, she'll be like, what's my major? And I'm like, I don't know what it's called, but it's to be a social studies teacher. And she goes, you don't know my major? And I'm like, no, I don't know what it's called, but it's to be a social studies teacher. Oh. She's like, well, what's my minor? And I was like,
plot twist.
Dude, and I'm like, I don't know what, I was having like a brain fart. I was like, I don't know what the word is, but it's kind of like psychology. And she's like, sociology. And I was like, I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, I knew that. And she got mad at me.
Well, the first time I think of sociology, I think of like psychology. I think those go hand in hand, even though they're not hand in hand at all.
I was like, it sounds like that thing, like for the brain, psychology. And she's like, no.
Yeah, they get offended. She goes, John, you need to go back to school and learn.
No, she never told me. She's like, she actually said, she's like, yeah, I don't think school's for you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which I actually took as a compliment, but then I just said it and it didn't sound good. She meant it as she meant it like, don't waste your time. Yeah. But the way I just said it sounded super mean.
Every time someone tells me to go to school, I just do the SpongeBob meme. I'm like, well, I think you should go to school. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't think I need fucking school. I mean, I think we all do, because none of us know shit. But
we got Google, man.
Yeah, we got
School's
fucking Google.
So outdated.
School,
fucking textbook.
It's like, I hate the fucking idea that like, oh, you got a degree, you're smart, have this job, and this is your minimum payment. Like, you can only get paid $12 because you have a degree. Fuck that shit. That's only for me. That's only because every fucking business knows that if you don't pay a college graduate a certain amount, even if that's not even in their field, that their business and everything's gonna be fucked, because then schooling, the fucking payments that everybody owes is gonna fucking take over all these businesses and shit.
That shit's so outdated. School is outdated.
Fucked up.
It's not though. Not yet. Like, we're in like a weird spot where it's becoming.
It's slow. It's gonna.
People are starting.
People are realizing that like
school, you don't need it.
You don't need school.
Businesses are still like, yeah, well, this guy's got schooling.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I can fucking learn it.
This guy did 4 years of kindergarten teaching.
This guy doesn't need 3 months of training. It's like, are you serious? What the fuck?
I know it, dude, because we were working at a grocery store. I know this one dude who graduated. He got some bullshit business degree. He went to OSU, so, he just fucking partied and ended up being like, oh, I fucking woke up with a degree. Oh, shit. So he ended up being like a fucking manager at Target.
Ugh.
Yeah, so this guy finessed the whole fucking system.
Gross.
He literally was firing people that have been working there for 10 years. I'm like, dude, you're the fucking enemy. to me because I was working at Acme. I was like, "You're the enemy," and he goes, "Argue." He had like a fucking like he got paid like started off at like $60,000 a year, and he worked there for 2 months. He got sick of it, so this motherfucker finessed Target. He told them, he goes, "If you don't give me this bonus, I'm quitting right now." They gave him $10,000. They just gave him $10,000, and he read the contract. And the contract never said, like, for him to be reinstated, like, for a certain amount of time. Wow. So he took the $10,000, worked another day, and he goes, "Yeah, by the way, I'm still quitting." And they would give us that $10,000. He goes, "Not on my contract," and left. I was like, yeah.
What a fucking
That
rat.
fucker finessed the whole system.
What a rat.
And you know what? I respect it a little bit.
I do too.
But I feel bad because I know bad shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, no one ends out doing that. They're just like, dude, I'm happy as fuck. What happened?
It doesn't end well.
Dude,
You made a quick $10,000 and now it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
You can't put Target down on a resume.
You cannot. Like, I worked at Target for 2 months and hashtag finessed them.
Hashtag finesse.
Finesse them.
Unless he just goes business to business, just fucking them.
I think that's what he's gonna do.
That's super fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get a call though. You need to get a call from other employers, so he might be fucked with his degree.
Maybe.
He'd be like, "Yeah, that guy. He was a good worker for a couple months. Then he took $10,000 that we gave him
and left,
and then it just bounced."
Yeah, but I gotta get over to JC's. We gotta go.
You gotta go to Kent.
Yeah, we gotta go to Kent, and then
you guys going out to dinner?
We're doing something, but I gotta be back by the time for the draft.
Are you coming back to over here?
No, I'm gonna stay out there, but I'm not gonna be at dinner drafting. The draft is way more important.
Jenna's like,
dinner.
"I love you," and you're just you're like, "Yeah, I get it. Shut the fuck up." Should I get Antonio or Julio?
She goes, "I love you," and I'm like, "Babe, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
I gotta pick between Melvin Gordon or
Is LT still in the league? Jen, did you know? Google it. Google it right now. I need you.
Google.
Yeah, Google.
Screaming at her. I sound like an awful boyfriend.
We're all. I'm an awful boyfriend. That's why I'm not in relationships. Let's end at a dark note.
Yeah. If we get into relationships, that's a whole nother podcast, which we'll do.
Well, I was happy to be on again, even though I felt like I forced this.
No,
you hit me up like a couple weeks ago.
I asked you to get on, and then you're just like,
I'm never busy. I'm always busy.
Or you say, "Yeah, man, I'm off at 5. I'll hit you up." 9 o'clock, no text.
I fall asleep.
Yeah, man. I'm off at this time. Okay.
How many times has that happened?
Probably since the last podcast, probably 4 or 5.
Oh, I haven't even noticed.
Yeah, you're that guy.
I'm not even like drunk or anything.
So
I'm literally
busy.
just so busy, like watching Netflix and all that shit.
You got anything you want to add? Or you go.
I'm not gonna say prayers out to Houston, but I hope people actually go down there and help shit out.
That's a good way to end it.
And then I hope those people that are on like canoes and shit just fucking have a blast.
Capsize? Oh, yeah. Have a party?
I hope the people that know they're safe just have a fucking party.
Yeah.
And I hope the people that think they're very scared, I hope they get help. I can't donate anything because I got other shit I'm doing.
I'm fucking broke, so.
Yeah, I would. Like, I'll be honest, I totally want to help, but I have rent in like 2 days, and I think I haven't looked over all my money, so, I mean, like, if I help you out, then I'm fucked, and I need help, and it's just a fucking domino effect.
Yeah.
But I hope you get help, and I hope everyone out there partying just has a fucking blast, and, it has fun time. It's a good way to end.
Well, I guess that's it. And until next time, peace.